The guards standing by never imagined that the bullet had come from the Gobi Desert, 1,400 meters away. Having completed their mission, the two men quickly withdrew from the scene. This sniper, codenamed the Jackal, was a British soldier stationed in Afghanistan. The number of high-profile targets who had died at his hands was beyond count. One day, while the Jackal and his assistant Gary were chatting, a local gang leader approached them with a proposition. He offered £20,000 sterling for the Jackal to handle some private business. Initially, the two soldiers declined, but the gang leader added another £20,000 and told them there was no rush to respond, leaving behind a business card before departing. £40,000 was a substantial temptation for two soldiers. A few days later in Turkey, a man emerged from a building just as he was about to get into his car. That's right, the Jackal and his partner had accepted the contract for £40,000. After eliminating the target, they quickly evacuated the scene. Upon returning to their unit, the Jackal received another mission. This time, the objective was to capture a high-ranking Taliban commander alive. According to reliable intelligence, the commander would be attending a relative's wedding that day. They were to seize this opportunity to take him alive. The wedding guests had no idea that death was approaching. The assault team soon arrived at the wedding venue, but at that moment, the observer spotted an enemy sniper on the opposite hillside who had already raised his weapon. To protect his teammates, the Jackal decided to strike first. Unfortunately, the commotion alerted the Taliban, and both sides immediately engaged in a firefight. Under the intense crossfire, innocent civilians were also killed. The Jackal and Gary remained deeply disturbed for a long time. On their way back, the Jackal seemed to notice something. After getting out of the vehicle, he volunteered to investigate and brought along his partner Gary. At that moment, the Jackal secretly pulled out a phone from his pocket and pressed it without hesitation. Everyone except the Jackal and Gary perished. From that point on, the codename Jackal vanished from the battlefield. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, a new elite assassin quietly emerged. This is a scene from the series The Day of the Jackal.